Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In my previous video, I have explained and demonstrated how you will run the Ansible ad hoc command to manage your remote host or servers. In this video, we are going to use the playbook concept. So how you will create the playbook, what the method or the syntax to create the playbook. So be with me. So Ansible playbooks are written using the YAML. So some say is the yet another markup language, some say is the Ant markup language, and so on, so on, so on. So it's a YAML syntax. So therefore, it is necessary to understand the basic of the YAML first, how the YAML syntax to compose an Ansible playbook. So YAML was designed primarily for a representation of data structures such as the list and arrays in a easy to write way and so on, and the human readable format. But nowadays YAML is heavily used by the tools and products to create their specifications file. So YAML file optionally begin with the 3 dashes. So as you know, like we have ran the multiple command Ansible ad hoc commands to manage our remote host. So I would like to create a YAML playbook to install the Apache HTTPD, to start the service of Apache HTTPD, to create index.html file, and then open the firewall ports as well. So what you can do, you can start creating a particular playbook. So what I'm going to do, I'm just creating one playbook here. So you can just use the vim editor or any preferred editor which you want. Let's create a particular playbook. Name is called, it's my web server dash playbook.yaml or yml. It both syntax will be work here. So when you create like this, your YAML syntax always start from the 3 dashes here in the top. So as I mentioned here, so this start of the document marker by the 3 dashes and optionally terminated with the 3 dot end of the marker. So where your file is going to be end, you can also mention 3 dashes there. So between these 2 dashes, this one, you have to write your entire playbook, right? So there is no strict requirement regarding the number of space characters used for the indentation, other than the data elements must be further indent than their parents to indicate nested relationship. So you can decide like 2 spaces, 3 spaces, or 4 spaces, but remember that the hierarchy or the parent child structure should be the same. For example, I'm using here like ABC. This is my first, so I can put here colon. This is the parameter, and I can put here space value, this. And if I want to start a new hierarchy inside it, so you can use here 2 spaces or 4 spaces, doesn't matter. I prefer 2 spaces. And then I have used like XYZ colon, and then like dir1, and then blah blah blah, then this, another one is called something, whatever you want. So this is the hierarchy structure. Now you want to write something on the ABC structure, so go back, and here you can write something like this. So this is the hierarchy, right? So this is the way which you can use. Now my cursor is going to be blink on the different wrong line or the column, so I need to fix it. So how you can create a playbook in the YAML syntax in the preferred way. So first of all, I would like to tell you the one thing. You need to prefer, you have a one preferred editor, but I prefer to use the vim. So I have to create a vim rc inside my home user home directory as a hidden file, and here I have to use the 3 three or four, the tuning parameter. One is called auto CMD. This one is called file type. File type is called YAML, or you can use inner one line. It depend on you. File type is YAML, and then set local, then AI, then TS equal to 2, then SW equal to 2, and then ET. So these are the the few tuning characters of the VIM which you can set to write your playbook in a YAML syntax. Some of them I know that you can see file type is YAML, so this syntax will work for the YAML format only. AI means auto index, TS means tab stop, ET means expand a tab. So these are the few values. And now let me create a web server -playbook.yaml. So to write this one, we need to start from the 3 dashes here. First you have to define a play. So what the play is, you can have the multiple plays inside a one single file. So always will be a one play. So remember that will start from the name. So you have to type the name of the play. For example, I'm going to use here install and configure Apache HTTPD server. So this is the name of the play. Remember that this is the name of the play. Then you have to tell here on which servers you want to execute this play. So this is called hosts. We can put here on my web servers. So this is the name of the group. Remember that you have in your inventory file is called this one. I need to use this. This is the group name. So it means you can have the n number of servers inside this group. So this playbook is going to execute on all those servers, right? So this is called hosts. Then you have to mention your tasks. Now tasks, you have to create the hierarchy by using the 2 spaces, and then you have to define a name so that you can identify, okay, this is the particular task is going to execute in your system. So first I am going to install a Apache HTTPD server. So I am just mentioning here install HTTPD package. Then I need to call the module. Module means the name of the module. So module name is called yum. Yum is not the command. Yum is name of the module which is written in Python. Remember that. Then name of the package which is called HTTPD, and state. What the state you want is present or latest. So present or latest always will be installed the latest version of the package, and present is also the latest one which is available in your repository. But if you want, you can also specify the specific version of the package. I will let you know later on how you can specify the specific version of the package. So this is the one task has been done. Okay, now let go, and I have pressed a one empty line, and let's go back to the same hierarchy. Now another task will be, now another task is start and enable HTTPD service. So here your service is going to be start. So what the module name? So I don't know what you can do. You can put here Ansible-doc. The module name is service, I believe. Yes, you can see the module name is service, and you can call these parameters. So name is mandatory. Okay, let me open here. So Ansible dash doc service, and let me open here my configuration. So yeah, so I need to put here service and then name is called httpd. When you use the command systemctl start service name, so that name of the service you have to mention here. And then state is called, so what the state could be, so we can check it here. What the state is, this state could be started, stopped, or restarted and reloaded. So this time I am going to use started. I want my service to be started, and the boot time, if you remember, systemctl is also has the enabled or disabled in the boot time. So here you can put that value by using enable. This, it is going to tell your system, okay, true or yes, you can put. It means if your system is going to reboot, this service should be started, right? So this is, so we have created another task. So first it will install the httpd, second it will start and enable the service. Okay, now third one, I'm going to create a one index file. So create index.html page. So I don't have any index.html, so I'm creating on the flow. So there is a copy module. You can check the documentation of the copy module from here, copy. So you can see optional and mandatory. So mandatory is only the dest, this one. So I need to use here content because I would like to write something there. And then here content will be welcome to Apache web server managed by Ansible, and then dash n for the new line. This is the content I would like to write, where destination file will be /where www html index.html, right? You can put here the permissions, you can put here the user, owner, or so on, but I am not using those things, just a simple one. Okay, now as you know, our machines are RHEL 7 based, so by default there is a firewall services running. So you can put the firewall service off, or you can open the ports. So let me check ssh root at server1.example.com. You can see there is nothing in where www, there is no directory www. Okay, systemctl status about the firewall. So firewall is already running, so I'm not going to stop, I'm going to open the port. So you can put here open ports for httpd service. So what the module name, so there is a module name is called firewall d. This is the name of the module, so you need to write it here, firewall d, and then you have to use the mandatory parameter as well as the optional. So you can see here only the state is mandatory. So we need to type here the name of the service. So there is a service parameter, this one. So service is this, so I need to provide here service name is http, not httpd, remember that, because if you check here by using firewall cmd -- add service name is called http, so you can see here this is the service name, not the httpd service name. So service is http, then we can check it here further. state, so this is the mandatory parameter. What state you want, so you can put here if you are enabling or disabling. Enabling means you are enabling it, and disabling means you are denying the connection. So enable means accept, so I am putting here enabled. And in firewall D there are permanent, means you want to write this rule as a permanent, so I can put here true. I think you can put here true and or yes. Okay, this is the boolean, so you can put here yes, permanent is yes. And also immediate. Immediate means for the I don't want to restart the firewall D service, so there is a immediate. Where is this one? Should this configuration be applied immediately? Yes. Yes, right. This is for HTTP. Okay, so you know this is the playbook, and this is the play one, which is going to be executed on my intranet web server, and these are my tasks, means individual play. So this is one, this is two, this is third, this is fourth. So I have written 4 tasks, or you can say the 4 plays inside a one playbook, right? Okay, let me close. Now how you know that the playbook which you have created is doesn't have any syntax error? So what you can do, there is a command Ansible playbook dash dash syntax check and your playbook name. When you press enter and it doesn't report anything to you, it means the playbook configuration is okay. If it is reporting something to you, for example, if I have done some mistake here, the silly mistake, and it will report the error to you. You can see like this. Here the offended line appears to be like this, name and state. So this is not the correct position. It will not give you the exact one, whatever the issue is, but it is saying in this particular file, in this particular line. So line number 8, so I can go back, set the line numbers and check it. Line number 8, yes. So maybe you have the issue with this or this. So especially is this, because here you have the 1 space and here you have the 2 spaces. So you can use like this, 1 space removed from the state and check it again is perfect, or this is okay. You can just use the 1 space in front of the name, and this is also okay. So indentation is very important. Doesn't matter you are using 2 spaces, 3 spaces or 4 spaces, but always will be same on the same hierarchy. Remember that. Okay, so my syntax check is look like okay. Now let execute this playbook. So I don't want to use this one. So here when you press enter, Ansible dash playbook, it is going to do the work for you. So it will do the 4 tasks. First, it is going to install the Apache HTTPD package. Second, it will go to the start and enable the service, and third, creating the index file, and fourth, it is going to open the port. So it says 4 changed, 0 is unreachable, 0 failed. It means your playbook is succeeded. The most important thing is this is your play name. So this is the main play name, because you have mentioned this one in your playbook on the top. And this is the gathering facts. As I told you in my initial videos, Ansible is going to capture the facts from the remote host. So this is by default enabled. It will gather all the statistics about the operating system like CPU, memory, disk, network information, and so on. I will let you know about it in a bit. Now it is going to install the Apache HTTPD package, then start this one. So if you have here changed, it means something is happened there. If you have nothing, it means there is nothing changed. So all these, so you can see here curl http://server1.example.com. It's a welcome to Apache web server managed by Ansible. What will happen if I rerun the playbook again? So you can see it's gathering the facts, installing the Apache, and it's saying okay, 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 okay. It means nothing is changed. If somebody is going to change from here, for example, I went to slash where www.html, and here this is the index.html file. Let me put here something like hello, welcome, like for example this, into my index.html. And if I do the curl now, it is saying this. As if you remember correctly, I told you Ansible cannot track the changes, whatever the changes has been done on the particular server by locally, but it will track the changes if you are running this playbook command again, and it's going to check okay, okay, index.html is changed. So whatever the contents you have, it is not as per your desired state, and it will again be changed by your Ansible to you. And if you are going to check it, this file, yes, it is modified by the Ansible. So this is the way to create the playbook. So we have created a one single playbook where we have written our 4 tasks to be executed on the remote server. There are a lot of theories which I have mentioned in this particular PDF. You can try to read this particular PPT and try to understand what the syntax to write the YAML syntax. This is the particular command to check the syntax in the particular file. What the module name, so here the module name, if I try to recall you the web server, this is the module name yum, this is the module name service, this is the module name copy, this is the module name firewall D. So these are the modules name. And if I recall this one, I told you in my initial video there are 3 type of modules. One is the core modules, extra modules, and custom modules. So core modules are the modules which is managed by the Ansible core team. Extra modules are the modules which is managed by the Ansible open source community team, but not managed by the core team, and they are bundled together while you are installing the Ansible. But custom modules are the modules which is designed by you, and you can add those modules into the Ansible library in your system by self. So core modules, extra modules, custom modules, and this is the Ansible library to add your own modules or the custom modules. I will let you know later on. This is the type of modules like cloud, clustering, commands, database, file, inventory. So we have used here like yum. So yum is the module which you will find inside the packaging. So if you, I check this particular path, there will be a packaging directory. Let me give you the one overview here. So if you go to this particular location, and you can see packaging, OS, and here you can see the yum module, right? So these are the module which is written in Python. If you want to get the help about the modules, there is a one beautiful command. You can use the Ansible -doc -l. It will display all the modules. And if you want to get the man pages like the information of the module, you can use the command Ansible -doc space the name of the module. Otherwise, you can also go on the docs.ansible.com. This is the beautiful site. This is the particular information. It will display the purpose of this particular module. You can get the help like this. This is the method. -m means which is the module you want to provide. So -m will help you while running the ad hoc commands. This is the way to write your playbook. So I have demonstrated how you can write the playbook, and you can execute the playbook against your remote servers, right? So this is the good example. I hope you like this video. If you have any question related to this particular topic, especially in the the playbook concept, please comment on the video so that I can reply to you. If you don't have any question, I will see you in the next session where we will use some variables and inclusion method, how you can, more make your playbook as a more effective and more generic version of the Ansible playbook. So see you in the next session. Thank you so much.